I'm back, guys. I'm on a roll, so let's continue. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 12D Merkaba Quantum Ascension workshop. And I'm closing out the year early, so this will be um, a workshop that I'm going to be holding at the end of summer. And I would love for you to be there. It will be the last one for 2026. I'm not sure if it will happen in 2027, but this one will definitely be the last one for 2026. And so if you always wanted to take the class and didn't have a chance to, this is your opportunity. Get on the wait list. The link is in my bio. I'll also put the link in the description. Get on the wait list, which is the 12D Priority Waitlist. It's right at the top of the website, thenajmahal.com. And get on it so that you will be the first when we reopen with dates, times, location, and that you won't miss it. So I'm very, very excited about that. So what I want to talk about in regards to that is really interesting to me that many IT engineers, other scientists are starting to slowly come out with the confirmation of 12D existence. And I think this is so brilliant and wild at the same time because I've been talking about this, but people will look at you like you're crazy. People will deal with you like you crazy. And I'm not crazy. I've just been selected for this. That's it. And I'm following through. Oh my God.
Get the lowest priced website builder guaranteed.
Sorry, guys. Weird. So, anyways, when you're on a spiritual journey, and spiritual journey means like you're starting to wake up. What does that mean, starting to wake up? Starting to wake up is about you're seeing the world with different eyes. You're beginning to hear the world with different ears. You're beginning to feel within your body a different way. Emotionally, spiritually, soulfully, a different way. At first, you're not able to like describe it or put words to it, but you start to see things. Some people, it's numbers, triples of numbers. Some people, it's colors, always seeing a particular color every single time. Conversations no longer you gravitate to. People you no longer connect with. Family you no longer feel connected to. Maybe a career you no longer feel is your purpose. And then you start to question, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing here? Am I supposed to be here on this earth anyway? Religion, depending on if you grew up Christian or Catholic or Muslim or whatever, Jewish, doesn't matter. All of a sudden, you question. You begin to question. You begin to see 2 plus 2 does not equal 4. You're starting to see 2 plus 2 may actually equal 0. And I know that sounds cray cray, but these are things that begin to happen, right, in people. And it's different for everyone. Sometimes you start seeing things that were never there before. shadows that move, lights that flicker, all these different things, right? Hearing conversations and no one else is in the room. What's happening? All of a sudden, you feel pulled, you feel called to go down a particular rabbit hole in research. You start getting a thirst for more. You want to know more about what's beyond that wall. The wall could be religion, the wall could be just your life. Like, is this all it is? Am I come here to work and come home and sleep, eat, get up and do it again? What's my purpose? What's really my purpose? And so you begin this deep dive and you start falling in to the rabbit hole, right? The other veil, the other realm, right? You begin to question this particular reality. And when you start going through that, for some people, it could be lightning speed within a year. For other people, it could take many years to get to that point. But that's cool. Everyone's journey is different. But there comes a point after you've studied everything, looked at everything, researched, initiated, all this other stuff. Something happens where you're like, I know there's a action of transition I need to do, an action of transcending I need to do. And this is where this course that I teach, this workshop I teach comes in, because you've gone through. I work with people that have heavily studied, heavily looked in. Some people who haven't heavily, that's fine. And then ones that are dedicated to this awakening of themselves, enlightenment, samadhi of themselves. And the 12D Merkaba workshop takes you on this journey in within 8 days of fully connecting to that oversoul. Yes, the oversoul, right? That oversoul star of you. And you go through that. So that's 8 days of that. And then there's one final class I do. And only those that have taken the workshop will be able to apply for this particular final workshop. And it's amazing because you experience this tranquility that you cannot go back to the same thing. There's no going back. There's no plugging in back into the matrix, because the journey that I take you on in the 12D is unplugging from the matrix. You can't go back. Literally, you can't go back. And why would you? I'm honored to teach that class. I'm honored to teach that workshop. And I'm honored to do that final class after the workshop, because it's a fulfillment. And then after that, you just fly. You just be. It's so amazing. But if you are ready, sign up to the wait list, so that you'll be the first when the doors open for registration. I love you guys. 12D Merkaba Quantum Ascension Workshop.